right, have you ever imagined what it would be like to live in a glass house? Well, imagine no longer. In today's luxury living, we are off to Mount Kisco to check out a modern glass house on the hill with designer pedigree that is unlike anything we've ever seen. News 12's Ty Milburn shows us around.
Situated on a hilltop in Mount Kisco and overlooking 7 acres of lush land is this breathtaking 6,000 square foot modern masterpiece owned by renowned fashion designer Norma Kamali. It's sleek with clean lines and has 4 bedrooms and 5 baths, stone walls, and not 1 but 2.5 kitchens and soaring 25-foot floor-to-ceiling windows. Taking us on our tour is one of the top brokers specializing in exquisite Northern Westchester properties.
Hi, I'm Joanna Razulis, and welcome to the Glass House.
And we begin in the grandest of all rooms.
Joanna, I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that this masterpiece is the great room.
This is true. This is really the heart of the home right here.
Right.
It's warm and inviting despite all the natural light that's coming in.
This was a custom-built space that's meant to be clean and simple and
Yes.
uncluttered, right?
Very much so. It is a very sort of minimalist type of home, yet it's very comfortable. I mean, I feel that in any room that you go to, you can really sort of flop down and feel like you're at home.
So part of the reason you buy a space like this really is for the privacy.
Absolutely. You don't need a single shade for privacy in this home. It's really just you want to keep out some of the sunlight for yourself. You don't see a single neighbor.
Who is this house for?
We're never sure who the buyer is, but our guess is going to be somebody that's going to use this maybe not full time. We just know they're going to walk in and fall in love.
Speaking of love at first sight, let's check out the boudoir.
So this is the master suite where all the magic happens.
Yes.
And I definitely feel that this is a very magical space.
It is. So we have the sitting room, we have the bedroom. It's more than 1,000 square feet.
Right.
It has 2 full baths.
2 bathrooms?
2 bathrooms, 2 fireplaces. You know, again, natural light. These dark floors keep it so warm and cozy. It is magical.
And nothing tops a bathroom that is truly fit for royalty.
Not a cookie cutter bathroom at all.
No, not at all. And it's round.
It is.
You know, I mean, the house is very structured, and then you come into this, and it's like just a ray of sunshine.
My favorite part of this bathroom is that if you just want to come into the bathroom and chill out.
Yeah, here
Right?
we are. Look at that. I know. Perfect.
Who has a sitting?
You don't?
I don't.
Oh, me neither. Not yet.
While there is plenty to love about the house, my favorite area happens to be the walk-in closet. I mean, who doesn't love a funhouse mirror to get dressed in? In addition to this, there's also this huge cedar closet, plenty of storage space for all the clothes you have, and then some. And if all that wasn't enough, you come outside to this spectacular infinity pool where you get to ponder the 3,475,000 reasons why this could be a perfect house for you. We're in Mount Kisco. Ty Milburn, News 12.
In this week's Luxury Living, we're off to Bedford Corners to check out a high-end, custom-built colonial that will give you the look and feel of living in the Hamptons right here in the Hudson Valley. News 12's Ty Milburn shows us around.
Welcome one and all to Bedford Corners, where we found this stunning, custom-built cedar shingled home. Situated on more than 28 acres, it has 6 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms and spans some 11,000 square feet. Let's go in and take a look.
Okay, stop the music. Even before we start the tour, guys, I just have to show you the library. It is beautiful. It's right off the front hallway, and for me, this room puts the luxury in living. Mahogany walls, there's a coffered ceiling, a fireplace. I love this room to relax and chill in before we start the music.
Leading us on the tour is one of the top-selling brokers in Northern Westchester.
Hi, I'm Angela Kessel. Welcome to 160 Chestnut Ridge in Bedford Corners.
And we start in what could be the most trafficked area in the home.
This is the heart of the home.
This is beautiful, Angela.
We have 22-foot ceilings here. The fireplace is hand-cut stone, a double layer of windows, and the millwork is just beautiful.
Something that jumps out at me being in this house is the craftsmanship, just the attention to detail.
The quality is really superlative. If you feel the weight of the doors, the heft of the hardware, the beauty of the windows, the devil's in the details, and it's really something special. From the great room, we enter directly into the kitchen.
Right.
This is the room that everybody loves, that everybody lives in. So this is a chef's dream kitchen.
It is.
We have 4 ovens.
4 ovens?
Oh, well, you need that on holidays, of course.
I guess you do.
You've got a warming drawer, you've got a beautiful, massive Sub-Zero. This is all white marble.
Right.
Can you imagine baking on this island?
Who do you envision living in a space like this?
So we have a combination of buyers here. Many are young millennials, some are weekenders looking to get out of the city. There is no other property in northern Westchester like this.
And now we head upstairs to the magical master suite.
Ty, this is the bedroom of the master suite. You're in for a treat.
This is beautiful. What do you love about this bedroom?
Oh, I love the tray ceiling, I love the light, I love the scale, but there's more.
By more, she means a floor-to-ceiling white marble master bath with 2 water closets, a steam shower, a spa tub, and a fireplace. And to top this all off, a monster master closet, far better than even Carrie Bradshaw could dream of.
Oh my God.
Just when I think I've seen it all in this master suite, I mean, this closet, literally never seen anything like it before.
Is this not the best dressing room you've seen in your entire life?
I think it is. This space feels like your own personal retreat.
Ty, it sort of feels like you'd want to pack a lunch and spend the day in here.
Indeed.
In addition to all this house, you also get lots of land. But this doesn't come cheap. This property is currently on the market for $3,995,000. In Bedford Corners, Ty Milburn, News 12.
All right, in today's luxury living, we're heading to northern Westchester, Bedford Corners to be specific, and that is where we found a stately home built in the early 1900s, but recently redone top to bottom with all the modern amenities that anyone with good taste and a big budget would appreciate. News 12's Ty Milburn shows us around.
If you've ever seen luxury living before, you know just how much I love a gated property with a dramatic and winding driveway. And this house does not disappoint. It has 7 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms, top to bottom renovations. It's 10,000 square feet. Let's go in and check it out.
Hi, I'm Jody Rosen. Welcome to 99 Tripp Street in Bedford Corners, New York.
Leading us on the tour is the owner and designer who infused new life and style into this very grand 1914 colonial. This century-old house feels important but not too imposing. Right through the front doors, you encounter a series of entertaining spaces, including a very chic library. But we started out in the dining room, perhaps the most formal space in the house. And you can't help but notice the millwork, the hardwood floors, and beautiful furnishings, all hand-picked by Jody. It makes it the perfect place for guests, no matter the occasion.
What do you love about this space?
There's a lot of things I love about this space. All these details are over 100 years old, as is the marble mantle, and I just think it's one of the most unique and simply elegant rooms I've ever seen. There's a lot of history in this room, and it's also a wonderful entree into the new kitchen and family room.
Our next stop is that show-stopping kitchen. It's huge, the size of most big apartments.
Jody, I cannot believe that I'm in a kitchen that's 105 years old. This is so fresh and so clean. This countertop, what is this?
Thank you, Ty. This countertop is called nano glass.
Right.
With the mitered waterfall edges on either side.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Between the family room and the kitchen, I think we have about 1,300 square feet. A lot of fun can be had in these rooms.
And I know one of the things that you said was the challenge with an old house was how do you redo it but stay true to its original bones? I feel like in this space you really have achieved just that.
That was the challenge of combining the old and the new in this home. And I picked out elements that were earthy and natural and serene.
As a perfect complement to that amazing house are the stunning grounds that it sits on. 8 acres, in fact. There's a pool and a spa. It literally feels like you are in the middle of a park. There are a gazillion trees and more privacy than you'll ever need. This is the kind of space that is perfect for parties, entertaining family and friends, and just lose yourself in the tranquility of this environment. It is perfect, unless of course you have to be the one to mow it. Enjoying all this privacy does not come cheap. This house just hit the market for $3,995,000. We're in Bedford Corners. Ty Milburn, News 12.
All right, in this week's Luxury Living, we are heading to Pound Ridge to check out a completely unique custom-built estate that screams luxury. It has a pool, private elevator, breathtaking views, and so much more. News 12's Ty Milburn shows us around.
Welcome to 34 Robin Hood Lane in Pound Ridge. Tucked away in the woods, this unique custom-built estate offers not one, but 2 places to call home. A 2,300 square foot guest house, and then this, a nearly 5,000 square foot 3-bedroom house with exceptional craftsmanship and details that you just don't see every day. Wood vaulted beam ceiling, stone walls, and floor-to-ceiling windows and doors, and views that will take your breath away. Leading us on the tour is a broker who has her finger on the pulse of Northern Westchester properties.
Hi, I'm Tina Foster. Welcome to Hawks Crest.
And our first stop is a room where I would certainly spend most of my time luxuriating.
So Tina, this is the great room and it feels like a hidden retreat in the forest. It really does.
Well, look at the beams and you see this sense of privacy. All you have is the view out there to protect you. Just incredible. The construction itself is absolutely phenomenal. They wanted to give the sense of space, sort of like the nave of a ship.
In a way, it feels like you're walking into a time capsule when you come into this house, a little bit, right?
Well, it hasn't really been touched since it was finished in 1981. So
Right.
You have all of the, well, I would call it the 70s vibe.
Everything in the house, it feels super specific and super intentional.
Well, it's so that you can literally come home
Right.
and get in here and you don't have to go anywhere else. You have everything here on the floor that you need.
One of my favorite features of this property is this 140-foot wraparound deck that extends the entire length of the house. It is indoor, outdoor living at its finest. And perhaps the best part about being out here is the view. Sweeping views of the Mayanes Gorge Preserve, which is the first nature conservancy, as well as beautiful views of the Barb Reservoir. One of the big selling points to this property are the grounds that the house sits on, 5 acres. In fact, the house is inspired by Japanese design, and so are these private gardens. You see lots of stones and rocks, flowers and trees. The garden is tranquil, and it leads us to a spot that is surely to be a family favorite. There is no question that this pool area is certainly a crowd pleaser. I know I'm pleased by it, Tina. This is pretty remarkable.
Well, just imagine if you could sit here sipping your iced tea, looking out at least 750 acres of protected land, watching the hawks soar, and maybe even skinny dipping.
What a great idea.
Like that? I think it's warm. Let's jump in, Ty.
In 2019, who really has time for stairs? And good thing that this property comes with its own private elevator, and it could be all yours if you so happen to have the $3.5 million that this house costs. We're in Pound Ridge. Ty Milburn, News 12.